Hey everybody, John here. It's September the 20th. It's about 9 o'clock at night. We're doing a quick update here. Just wanted to show you what was going on. As you can see, I've installed another light above me so you can actually see my face this go around. All the last videos have been kind of dark, so I sprung and went and bought a $12 light. So now you can actually see me. Quick look at the seedlings. Again, these seedlings were planted September 1st. And you can see the ones in the dirt are still coming up very nicely. It's my okra, broccoli, spinach. I've added some tomatoes. Only one of the packs came up, so I've got one tomato so far. The 4 lettuce, which only 3 out of the 4 came up, and then the 2 basil. The basil are growing just incredibly slow. It's just ridiculous to watch. They're not doing anything, whereas the okra are just the exact opposite. What's really cool though is that all these plants right here were all planted at the same time. The key to it is to notice this okra. If you see how large this leaf is, this okra has 4 leaves now, and the 3rd leaf that came up is just absolutely huge now. It's bigger than the first 2 leaves. Same with the second okra. Now this okra originally started in the system, and I started him in gravel. Again, because I was impatient, didn't want to wait on the hydrogen pellets, so I started him in gravel, and when you pick him up and look, there's just barely got roots coming out the bottom. There's just 2 little pieces of root coming out, really tiny, not much coming out to show there. This guy was transplanted after the first one, and its leaf is even bigger, and it's in the hydrogen clay. And look at the roots coming out of him. He's got a ton of roots coming out, so I think that makes a really clear and easy case for number 1, the hydroponic system works better than dirt. Number 2, the hydrogen clay pellets work better than standard gravel. So, a couple things I've learned with that. My pea plant absolutely exploded once he went in the system and went in the clay pellets. You'll notice he's got a good bit of root coming out right here. But when I put him in, we only had 1 tiny little leaf on him. And now it's branched into 2 stems and about 8 leaves total on that thing. So it's doing really good. Again, these were the nursery plants I bought, and you'll notice like this one Brussels sprout has just really taken off. Several of them are just doing really well coming out, and when you see the root systems, look at that. That's ridiculous. The roots are just coming out and just really taking over. That's all root. That's a little crazy. So everything seems to be very happy. I've also noticed that my water clarity in the system, it was okay to start with the actual pipes running, but since I've added this large media bed, which everything inside of it seems to really be flourishing, since I've added that, my water clarity has turned much better. I can see the bottom, I can see the fish really well. And while we got a shot on the water, I'll give them a little bit of food so you can kind of see some of these guys in action here. You see, they all come to the surface. They know what's coming. And it just turns into a feeding frenzy. But they seem extremely happy. Looks like my pump came off the wall there. But I'm very pleased with the water clarity. That water clarity has gotten much better. I can actually make out the bottom. I can see my bubble stone down there. And everything looks really happy. Inside these tubes is originally getting pretty scummy looking. But it's actually looking like it's starting to clean up a little bit. So the system looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. It's filtering this water out for the fish. And the plants seem to like the water. And I know they said the longer these plants are in there, the better it's going to get. So I'm super excited about these plants getting established, and these fish have just grown already. It's a little ridiculous. It's pretty remarkable, but that's what's going on for now. Again, an update to the pesticides. I put the DE on everything. You can still see off that one application there's still residue on a bunch of these leaves. I haven't seen any more damage from mites. I haven't seen any more insects over here. So one application of diatomaceous earth and everything is under control. So for anybody doing hydroponics indoors, that is a great option. Great option. Again, it was diatomaceous earth. DE pesticide, and I'll put a link under the video so you can get the spelling on that and everything. So that's about it for now, guys. Thanks for coming by.